The girl, after her mother passed away, looked at her poverty-stricken home and rolled up the only valuable blanket before setting off. She looked for work everywhere, but the neighbors all turned her down, thinking she was too poor and might steal things. Afterwards, the girl left the village and headed for the big city. On the way, she heard that the king was selling a castle. The king told her the castle had 365 windows, 52 doors, and 12 suites, and it would be hers if she could pay 365 gold coins. The girl didn't bargain at all. She simply said she'd have to wait until a debtor paid her back before she could pay. The king hesitated, but eventually agreed to give her 1 year to pay in full. So the girl told a huge lie and moved into the castle. She was prepared to face death after 1 year, but at least until then she could sleep comfortably. That night, the girl heard a noise behind a door. When she opened it, she saw an adorable black cat. The black cat followed her to the blanket and immediately started being affectionate. Seeing it was as lonely as she was, the girl decided to adopt it. At midnight, she suddenly woke up to find the cat was gone. She panicked, pulled back the blanket, and was relieved to find the key was still there. But she was confused, all the windows and doors were locked. How did it leave? The next day, she played in the garden as usual. That evening, she lay under the blanket again. The black cat returned. The girl said angrily, "Why did you leave?" The black cat said nothing, walked in a circle, and coughed up a gemstone. She hugged the cat tightly and soon fell asleep, stroking its soft fur. From then on, the cat brought her a gemstone every night. The girl was very curious, so one night she pretended to be asleep. The cat touched her a few times with its paw. Seeing no response, it thought she was truly asleep and jumped to the door, tapping it lightly with its paw. The door suddenly opened. The girl quietly followed behind. The cat entered a hidden stone wall and went underground. The girl quietly descended the winding staircase and discovered another world. There were priceless trees everywhere. She broke off a branch laden with diamond pears, then broke off another from a silver walnut tree. The sound nearly alerted the cat, but she quickly hid behind a large tree. Suddenly, she heard beautiful music nearby. The cat stood up and, seeing no one around, immediately transformed into a handsome prince. Soon, a group of people danced around him. The girl watched secretly, then returned to her room. The next night, the cat walked in a circle again, set down a diamond, and acted as if nothing had happened. The girl scolded it, "Stop sneaking out at night. Tell me where you went." The cat continued to nuzzle her. She stood up and shouted, "I know you're not a cat." When she pulled out the 2 branches, the cat let out a shriek that shattered all the windows in the room. Beneath the fur was a handsome prince. The cat said he had been cursed and could only be freed when a girl discovered his secret. Then he told her to sell the gemstones to a jeweler and use the money to pay the king the 365 gold coins. When the king saw the prince had returned, he held a grand wedding for them both.